What's up, guys? It's me, Hunter at Reptile Events. I just got finished constructing the gecko cage for my geckos, so I'm going to show you what the cage looks like. So this is the gecko cage that I constructed. So we got here some live plants. We got 2 live plants, and we also got some sticks for them to climb on. They're in there too. The geckos are in there. They're actually on the pot right there. If you can see, if you can try to see one of them, but I can barely see one of them because I know they're hiding. So, because I've always wanted to make a natural cage for my geckos because I feel like the cage they're in last time was not really the best, thing to pick out. But so far, this is a really nice cage for my geckos so far. I like it. This cage I actually use was actually for my iguana when I first got this cage and stuff. I used to have an iguana a long time ago, but I had to surrender her to the vet because the iguana was becoming really difficult to take care of. So yeah, but here and now I'm using this cage again for my geckos. There's 2 of them in here. They're known as the golden geckos. They're kind of camouflage on the pot here. I did follow what plants are safe for geckos, and I have to do a lot of research on plants and stuff. Now, when you're making a natural cage for geckos or other lizards, you gotta make sure what plants to use when you're actually trying to make a natural cage for animals. Make sure you use plants that are appropriate for these kind of animals, because some plants can be poisonous, and you gotta make sure the plants that you're getting are actually safe. There's actually a list of plants that are safe for animals. You can use around the house, and you can actually use in enclosures. Now, I've read that there's a lot of plants that are safe for geckos, like aloe. Yeah, aloe is actually a safe plant for geckos to climb on and get around on. There's also plants like this. Plants like this leaf plant right here. It's actually safe around geckos too. So yeah, you also gotta keep of course you have to keep the plants watered so they can get the humidity and stuff, and use a screen cage for live plants is a must. Now, using live plants in a non-screen cage is definitely not a really great idea because it might create mold. It might create mold on the plants, and on top of that, it can definitely not be good idea for the live plants. So it's better to use a screen cage. So that way, that's why it has more. It's better to use a screen cage when it comes to playing live plants in their enclosure and stuff. So yeah, and I actually did these sticks right here. These sticks right here for them to climb on. These are branches that I got from Petco. As you can see, they're really good for them to climb on. And the good thing about geckos, they have toe pads on their feet, so they can actually climb on almost on anything. So, and this is a screen cage. You can climb on a screen cage pretty well. So as other lizards too. So they can actually definitely climb on this stuff. We also got some fake plants here too. There's some fake leaves right there. There's the water dish, and we got some cypress mulch in there to give it a natural background. So yeah, we got all that here in this enclosure for them. I wish I can get into it. Wish I can get in to show you where the geckos are, but if I do that, the footage of this camera will get fuzzy because every time I get too close to something, the footage gets a little fuzzy. So this is how close I can get to the enclosure. So, yeah. It took me a while to design this closure and to see what kind of plants I needed and stuff. The plants I was looking at was actually ones that they can climb on and ones that can actually get the humidity of and stuff. So yeah, you always gotta make sure you have plants that are appropriate for lizards and other animals in general. And also make sure the plants are good to stay inside and get enough sunlight. And as you can see, it's right next. I have the tentorium near sunlight, so the plants can get some sunlight in their care. So yeah, that way they can have some sunlight in their care, which is a good thing. Yeah, but geckos don't really need UVB lights because they're nocturnal. They're a very nocturnal lizard. Some gecko species can have UV lights, but like these geckos don't need a UVB light. From what I read in the care, they're nocturnal creatures, so they like to come out at night and they're more active during that time. They're around here somewhere, but I don't want to scare them too much because I'm trying to get them used to their new enclosure so they can, see what it's like for them and stuff. Anyway, guys, I just want to show you what this enclosure is like. And if you like this enclosure, you can subscribe to my channel if you want to, or you can just view my website or view my MeWe page in the description box below. Anyway, guys, I'm Hunter Ivy. Thanks for watching Reptile Events, and I will see you guys later. Bye.